Hello everyone, and there's our second episode of the Useless Podcast. Here's Mimi,
And here is Robin.
and we wish that you are all fine. Today we're going to talk about social media and internet.
Aren't you gonna ask a question? Did you read your script?
Yes, I did.
Ask the question.
You take the microphone in front of my mouse, so my voice becomes less clearable.
I'm gonna ask the question. The question is, what is the internet and what is social media?
The internet, that space that we are all contact together, and it's called the World Wide Web. Yes, it's a web or a net that contacts all the world in a space which is virtual. The social media is also that space that we all contact together and share our feeds and our news on it. It makes our connection is so easy. This process, which makes us could contact together very easily, called globalization. That there's a space that we all shared it and we all do the same things in the whole world. This is a globalization. So thanks to all scientists who help us to contact this way and facilitate our connection.
And thanks Mark for starting what is social media now by making Facebook and Facebook made or other social media mediums. It's called a social media medium.
Yes, media is the plural of medium. So media is itself is a plural.
So I was right.
Yes, there's nothing called social medias.
No, social media medium.
Yes.
Yes.
It is, yes.
Yeah. That sounds weird. Anyway.
English freaks, grammar freaks. This is the social media and its definition. So how did we could say that the social media is affecting our life?
Personally, I'm Gen Z, so I was born with social media. I don't know what my life would be without social media. I was raised with social media. I grew up with Facebook. You grew up with Facebook?
I grew up with Facebook. Did you try to keep out all the apps that you use on your mobile for one day, for 24 hours? Did you try to do this before?
Uncut?
Yes.
No, I tried using it less, but I didn't try cutting it out of my life for 24 hours. I'm not I'm not addicted to social media, so I didn't really try. Maybe we can do this challenge someday, me and you, without 24 hours without your phone. Two Gen Zs suffering. Might be a good video.
Actually, you could do another things, which also, comes down the whole title or the big title, which is invest your vacation.
Why didn't think of this next last week? What idiots.
Good ideas didn't come at all at the same time. And
Anyway, so what do you think we didn't really get affected by social media because we grow it with it, or more likely we are affected with it, but we don't know that what is the effect because we live with it since we were born. So what about people around you who are old enough to to see social media growth, social media exists, and what and who were there before the internet?
we could say that our moms and dads and relatives, which are really older than us, you could see the effect on them very clearly. Um, in their lives, there was no social media. Maybe there was no phones, so they used to write letters to each other. You know that when you hold a paper and write a letter to someone and send it, and it reaches after 1 week from the date that you send it. Actually, it was so hard.
How old are your parents? I don't think your parents are old enough to send letters. Like you are your parents 100 years old?
No, they are not. Also, I have an only mom. My father has that. So I don't not gonna tell you how mom is because I will die after I say this information.
She doesn't know.
I did know. Know my mom's birthday, but I'm not gonna tell you how old is she. But yes, she used to write letters.
Interesting.
And also, you know, skip this point. They used to keep contact by the phones, not the cellular phones. There's the phones in homes, which is like Tom and Jerry calling each other. You know what is it called?
I actually don't know.
You know this big phone, which is was maybe black and also black. So ting, ting,
They
ting.
are just phones, I think.
they're just phones, not cellular phones. It's a telephone. Yes, it's a telephone because phones are our cellular phones that we carry with each other, and not mobiles. Guys, what this thing is called?
I think you are correct. It's actually called a telephone because those are called smartphones or mobiles. Mobile phones. Mobile phones.
Mobile. Mobile phones.
Mobile.
So they used to call like telephones, and the telephone is only at home. So if you aren't home, the the person wants to reach you wouldn't do this. So he should wait that you come back, and too much things happening makes it very hard to be connected. But now by one message or one tip, you could reach anybody wherever he was and whenever he was, whenever he were. Sorry, whenever he was, wherever. Sorry. So yes, I
Wherever he are,
whatever he were.
he are,
He are.
he is, he are.
Sorry guys, grammar freaks. Grammar freaks. So I really could see the change of their lives. And yeah, wow, did you send this? Yes, guys, it's so easy. So hey, how can I make a like on this post? Was one of the things that has been told to me. So guys, like it's like this tip, and you like this. Hey, how can I share this? How can I put up a story? How can I take a photo? How can so social media is just such easy that anybody could learn. But yes, you really could see this different in their lives, and how did they yeah, wow, they all admit that social media makes social media make their life easy.
Your word that you are looking for is facilitated their lives.
Yes, this is the word I was looking for.
Can you say facilitated?
Facilitated.
Okay. So this is like a point that we're supposed to talk about later. I'm not sure, but let's talk about it right now. Social media and the internet during the pandemic.
Wow, this was so tough for all of us. We wouldn't ever deny. When you are be told to stay at home and never go out, so you are on your phone for 24/7. So what would you do? Just your social media is the only thing that makes you feeling good during you are. Just stay at home, guys. Stay at home. This is the pandemic. It's killing. Stay at home. Don't go out. Never sanitizer. I learned how to say sanitizer. Don't go. Don't go out without.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Don't go out without your mask. So during the quarantine, you are sitting doing nothing with your phone, and I think that our phone, got bored of us. You didn't do anything, just holding your phone.
So for introverts who got offended, I'm one of you. You are my people. We live in our houses, we don't leave, and we're always on our phone. Thank you for offending us. Fucking extroverts. Am I right?
I'm an extrovert, so I never gonna let you. This is insult before.
You just insulted my whole race of people.
Who are your race of people?
Introverts.
This is kind of joke I have said in the first of the episode was shared by you.
No. That's a meme. You don't know the meme, you don't know the joke.
I know the meme and I know the joke because I say it.
You know the meme about you just insulted my whole race of people? You know the Japanese guy?
Japanese guy.
So? Told you don't know the meme. The Japanese guy who is a stand-up comedy, and in one of his like shows he made the joke. You just insulted my whole race of people. I don't remember the initial joke, and it turned to a meme like. Whenever somebody says something that doesn't just insult one person but insults a group of them, they use the meme. You just insulted my whole race of people.
His all race of people, like the people who are yellow. We call them like this. Like Japanese, they all have narrow eyes. This is his race of people.
It's just a meme. You are taking it too far.
I mean, his race of people that he was talking about were the people who have narrow eyes.
Yes, Japanese people. Don't you know Japanese people?
Like they are all like Chinese and Korean. They are all the same.
That's racist.
I didn't say that they are bad, but that's how they look.
You are racist, my
No,
friend.
I'm not. Thank you.
You are racist.
I'm not. I'm not. We all like Japanese and their food, and it's, sushi is Chinese, right? I don't know, but I don't say no. These people look like that. They have, narrow eyes. Like the Africans have dark skin.
You can just say Asian people. Can you just say Asian people, you
What?
fucking weirdo?
What is Asian?
Asian people like Chinese, Japanese, Korean.
Called Asian?
Yeah, Asian. From Asia. The
Asian.
continent.
Asian. it's pronounced by G. Asian.
Asian.
Asian. Not Asian.
No, no, not Asian. Asian. Asian.
Asian people. Yes,
Yeah.
they are Asian. No, it would say Asian people. You also add to them the Indian people. So I don't want the Indian people to be added to this.
Are India like I know India is in Asia, but are Indian people Asian? They don't like Asians. We are racist right now, aren't we?
Actually, all these people are living in one continent, so they are all Asian. Let me tell you something. A part of a part of the Arab world is in Asia.
Yeah, but we don't call Saudi Arabians are Asians.
What do you call them? Arabians? Just
Arabians,
Arabians. Just
yeah.
yeah, but they are also yeah, they are also, they are also present in Asia.
Do you have internet?
Yes, we have.
Can we like Google the definition of Asian?
Because China and Korea, in the north and the south, and Japan are having the most population in Asia, so they call them Asian. There's our people living with you on the same continent, huh? Just a minute.
We are googling it
So you can talk about the next point until coming back.
until we come back to that point. So our next point is online classes.
This is the worst thing you can have ever in your life. Just online classes starts to be funny at the beginning, and you are listening to something that we are home and wow, this is good. I don't have to wake up early and wear special clothes and meet people and all of these things. So it's make it more easier. Then it's you know gradually change it to be Dora the Explorer episodes. Yes, the doctor or the teacher asks a question. 10 seconds he is silent and then he answers the question by himself and let's go on. So sorry, what am I doing in this? What are you doing here?
Did you know there is a place called Asian in Alexandria here?
Really?
The fact.
What is that? Near Sidi Bishr Bahari? What? It's where I live.
What the what?
Anyway,
what do you mean?
oh, wow, it's prepares food. We can visit it during the COVID-19 pandemic.
So, the definition of Asian. Asian is the most commonly used term referring to people from Asia, especially East Asia in general. People of South, Southeast, and East Asian origin preferred to be undefined by their country or of origin. For example, Indian, Pakistan, Indonesian, Korean, Japanese, or Chinese.
So Asian refers to all people living in Asia, not only Japan, Korea, China.
They didn't include Saudi Arabia, so Arabians don't count.
I don't know, but the country presence in Asia. So
The 7 Asian countries are Bangladesh, China, India, Indonesia, Iraq, Mongolia, the Philippines, Sri Lanka, and Vietnam. Asia has 3 main financial centers: Hong Kong, Tokyo, and Singapore.
just a minute.
Again, they didn't
just a
mention
minute.
Saudi
They
Arabia.
mentioned Iraq and they didn't mention Saudi Arabia.
My brain is fired.
What is that? We know that the Arab world is separated by the Red Sea to countries in Africa and countries in Asia. So why didn't they mention the Saudi Arabia to be in Asia? Where is it? Sure, it's not a continent by itself. Not only Saudi Arabia, like Kuwait and Qatar and Bahrain, Oman, Yemen.
She is a geography freak. Don't worry about it. There is one question.
I'm an anthropologist.
So there is this question that I'm just baffled about. The question says, "Where is Asia located?" Like, I know some people don't know geography. I am not good at geography myself, but you don't know where Asia is?
This is where Asia is located. What do we call it? Like this lines which separated the whole Earth. What do we call it? Like parallel and like like you know where Asia is located, like on
No, the answer is Asia is a continent in the eastern and northern hemisphere. The word you're looking for is hemisphere. It is located east of Europe, north of the Indian Ocean, and it's bordered by the east and the Pacific Ocean, and the north by the Arctic Ocean.
I know, but there's another thing that we took in geography also.
Oh, hemispheres.
There is something that is called. Do you know the British line?
The British line.
British Greenwich.
Greenwich.
Yeah, and the equator, and the equator.
The equators.
Yes, you know this.
Yeah.
There's another lines up, above, and down. These lines. So the one who asked this question wants to know where do Asia located on these lines? What do we call them?
I don't know.
God.
Welcome to us being bilingual and an idiots in two languages.
Oh my god.
Why do you have so many tabs open?
I didn't ever try to close them. I don't know how could I open
Oh my
them.
god. Oh my god. So many tabs. So
Don't you just
close your tabs.
yes, this one. This one's good.
Let me Google what the equator is. The equator is
The equator principle, the equator with the earth.
planetary lines.
Yes, these things.
Planetary lines.
So he would like to know which planetary lines did Asia is located on. This how where Asia is located, which planetary lines it is located on. Got me?
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they were talking about. Like, people are more stupid than you think. Some people don't even know that the difference between a continent and the country. I'm serious.
Continent is the big land which contains small countries. Whenever whatever was its distance.
I know the difference. I'm saying there's some people who don't know the difference. Mostly Americans.
Actually, this is racist. Actually, this makes you a little bit confused when Australia, which is the continent, is considered as a country.
Australia isn't a continent.
What is Australia?
Australia is a country in the continent.
So what is the continent called?
I forgot.
Consider.
Yeah, I think so. So Australia isn't the continent.
So why did they call it?
Because
Australia.
Australia is the biggest country in the continent and it takes most of the space. So most people from Australia are from the city
Australian.
Australia. So yeah,
From Sydney. Yes.
Sydney. Sydney.
We are really talking about all of this because we asked the question with how did the social media affect our life in the pandemic?
Back to our point. What is online classes? So online classes is shit. I hate it.
I can't agree more. I swear I can't agree more. Do you know that we are sleeping at 5 a.m. in the morning and you got a notification on your mobile? Guys, there's a lecture on 9 a.m. Just keep in touch to attend this lecture. Guys, I want to sleep. Please, I want to sleep, please. And attending the lecture while you are at bed and looking up to the sail and listening to doctors saying something that you didn't understand. Just please finish it, please, and just you attend this to not be absent, to just to take the point.
These are problems that she has because she's in college. If you are in school, which you are supposedly were in school for a while, online classes are from 8 a.m. to like 1 or 2 p.m. So it's a schedule.
Yes, the schedule.
A fixed. That's the word I'm looking for. A fixed schedule. It's not random. Even so, your professors make it random. They are weird. I don't like it. They should stop.
My doctors make it random. They just I know a doctor that gives us give gives us the time of the lecture before it by 1 hour. Guys, y'all got a lecture after 1 hour. Just wait a minute. I was eating. What the hell are you doing?
Being in the bathroom and just getting a notification. Hello, you have a lecture in 1 hour. I'm literally taking a poop. bro.
This is shit. This is literally shit. Alright.
Yeah.
This is like the social media comes with new ideas during the pandemic. People who try you are home, so what could you do? You can cook, you can read, you can draw, you can do start a new hobby in the pandemic. So I saw a lot of people do good things and share it on the social media. Like people who tried to cook something for the first time. Guys, I got make biscuits. Do you like to try with me? I did this and this and this. This was good for a little, and and that makes the internet more weird, that some people goes to say weird opinions about something which is all people knows. So
This is a point we're gonna talk about later, which is why the internet is weird. It's literally the last point on our script, so we're gonna talk about it later.
okay, the second
By the way, before we continue, if you are wondering where is our talk about the books which we were supposed to read, we did actually go to the Alexandria Biblioteca, but the section was closed, so I couldn't read my book. Thank you, pandemic. I love you. Fuck you, and don't come again.
we wish this pandemic didn't come again. Please, please, world, please, just make it go away, please. He didn't read his book because the session was closed, and I read my book, but we didn't stay at the biblioteca the time that we needed, because my brother got allergic about um,
Pollen, in general.
yes, about Poland in general, and this day was very windy, so we went there by 9 and left by 11, so we didn't stay the much time that we want. I read my book and I really love it, but I didn't reach the point that I wanted to talk about today, but it has very great fun information about India, and if I continue reading the book I will tell you later, but I can tell you the information that I got, that India have got 4,635 community, and this is a very very large number. I would like to thank all people who do the project People of India, that they could study all of these people by all of these varieties in their culture and their way of behavior and their religious rituals. I really really congratulating them from all my heart. That's because of this project India become a better country, because understanding the people and the way that they behave in their life makes their life better, and how did the globalization affects India and their people. So I really would like to thank all people who worked for this project, and I love India and still love India, and I love India more after reading this introduction. So it's very good, and there's an important sentence written in this book, which is called um, our diversity our glory lies in our glory lies in our diversity. So this is really great, and we should accept each other by all the ways of our behavior. So thanks, Mr. K S Singh, and thanks all the people who worked in this project.
So, like, I have a question, but I don't know if it's relevant to our topic, so I'm just gonna ask it because I'm bored. Maybe we can make talk about the topic more in another episode, but just really quick. So there is this thing I heard. I can't remember where I heard it. That people from India aren't actually from India. Like no one was born in India to begin with. Most people from India are migrants. So
Yes, that's true. That's true. Actually, the land of India, no people had lived for it, but all the people living in India are coming from out due to, something like war or something. They left their houses and go to live in India. So there is no a native Indian just was really born in India. This is true. This is true information.
yeah, and that's really interesting to me because like a country like India just from overnight just become a country. Like one day you just have one or two migrants, and the second day you have thousands, and now you are a country made of people from all cities and all countries and all shapes and forms.
They are tribalists. They are tribals, and this what causes all the diversity in all of this culture and religions.
Yeah, so India is like a world of its own. Well, maybe we are gonna talk about India in another episode. I didn't make a research about India, so maybe yeah, in 1 or 2 episodes maybe we are gonna talk about it. She's really interested in it. She knows a lot about the culture. I don't really know much, but I'm interested, so I'm gonna do my research, and we are gonna talk about it in another episode. Anyway, the
That's
next
good. I really agree to you about this.
uh, the next point in our list is
Most used app on social media. So, what did you yourself as Roman? What is your most used app?
my most used app on social media is probably Instagram. Is YouTube considered social media?
Yes, of course. Why didn't concern?
I don't know, because it's a little bit different than social media. It's like not short, not like you don't get the news, you don't get whatever. It's mostly about content and content creators, not made for reaching out to. It is not made for people like sharing photos about each other and videos about each other. Maybe it was made for that, but it's not like that anymore. It's really weird. So I don't know if it's really considered social media. If it's considered social media, is my second used or my first, depending on the day. My first used, most used social media app is Instagram. I watch a lot of Instagram because like I like watching photos and videos, and yeah, uh, like I'm an artist, so Instagram is my natural habitat. Maybe you can find me there. I don't think I'm gonna leave a link, but if I do, it's gonna be in the description.
So that's good.
Do you consider YouTube as a social media app?
Do I use it? This was a question.
لا, do you consider it a social media app?
Yes, I do. There's people talk about their life in it, so they talk about their social life in it. This is considered as social media app.
But that's just one type of videos. That's just vlogging. Like not. It's one type of video
You
on
can
the internet.
find all kind of videos on the YouTube, but if it contains if there's only one kind of this apps of this videos on it, so it's considered a social media app.
Fair enough. So what's your most used social media app?
It was Facebook because all
Okay, boomer.
thank you. This things stuff which is related to my college and this things is shared by Facebook, and all the memes that my friends share with me is on the Facebook. So it was the first used app.
So sorry for a second. What happened is when I said okay, boomer, my phone heard it as okay Google, and it opened my Google Assistant.
The Google Assistant.
Yeah.
Hey Google, I miss you.
So can you repeat to the people what was your first most app?
My first my I was using Facebook too much
Yeah.
related to my college because our doctors shared all these posters on it.
Yeah.
But now it became Instagram because I'm following a specific actor, a specific Indian actor. So I'm following him, and his fan pages are very active. So I use Instagram more than Facebook now. Also I use WhatsApp to contact my friends.
So our next point is what's our next point? Oh, annoying new updates slash announcements.
I don't know why Facebook is doing this, because when you are just scrolling, or yes, Instagram, why they're doing this, the app crashes for no reason. So why? And they change the emojis and put another one, and the emoji starts to appear for you like a small square which is in X in it. So what is that? And you were trying to type a comment, it didn't reach us, and all notifications didn't reach you. So why this algorithm is changing?
I don't think that update came to me. Like maybe that's a problem with the type of phone you are using, because I don't think that happened to me before. The new update that's really frustrating me, or announcement, it's not an update yet, but Instagram is moving on from photos and it's becoming a more video based program. So photos are gonna get less and less attention as time goes by, and it's gonna be more like about reels.
Yes, it reels, but I know the reels, which is a very short video, like 10 or 14 seconds.
Yeah, it's gonna be the number one priority for Instagram moving on.
Actually, no, I see a lot of you use um were using Instagram more than me, so I'm not really expert about it. But no, I see a lot of photos
Yeah,
reaching me.
the update didn't come yet. It's just an announcement. So the update is coming, and the next update or the one behind next after
Mhm.
is gonna be more based on videos. Photos are still gonna exist. Like they are just they can't just delete photos. They're still a thing, but I think it's gonna be a more like a secondary thing. It's not the main thing. The main thing moving on is gonna be reels.
Really, this is gonna be bad. I didn't want this to happen.
It's not bad, but it's just so different from what we are used to. It's like I don't know if it's bad. It's bad for us like artists because we use this
To share
to
our draws and
our
being people
drawings.
to
Yeah.
like it. So if it's real, so how could I share my photos, which my photo, which is a draw? So how can I do this? And also, there's another thing that I was really shocked to know about Instagram. There is no saving button for photos. Why?
There is saving button for photo.
Saving button for photos.
You can save posts. You can save
No,
certain photos.
I want to save the photo to my device. There's no button that you can click on it and save it and click save the photo. So it could be saved to my mobile phone. Why?
I think that's to protect content creators on Instagram, like for reposting and stuff, because they don't have an algorithm for like you see YouTube. If someone made a video and someone took it and updated it again, YouTube takes it down automatically. So that's an algorithm for copying, but Instagram doesn't have that. So they trying to save content creators from having problems with reposting of their posts with another account without credit. The problem is you can still screenshot the post.
So I can repost it. That's what I was going to talk about. I can take a screenshot for the post and reposting it, and I can take the screenshot for the photo and edit it and reposting it. So you are not helping me, or you are not saving me, and you are just annoying me. What is that?
Yeah, you either make it possible to download photos or make a better algorithm to defend the reposters. Thank you very much, Instagram.
So please just add a button which is called save. Save the photo, not the post. I don't need the whole post. I just want the photo. Guys, I want to put it in the profile picture, please. Just save it like Facebook. You can save a photo from the Facebook. Just save to your device. So when you click on it, the photo comes to your device in a folder called Facebook. So why this is not exist in Instagram? So please, guys, this is a problem that's facing me, and I really liked Instagram, and I want to use it more in the next time, and yes, next time. So please, just help us and listen to us. We need a saving button for photos. That this is all my problem with Instagram.
As an artist, I'm against Instagram algorithm because the Instagram algorithm doesn't like artists, doesn't like art. It's really against us. So Instagram, you can piss off. Thank you. Please don't. I really love you, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Don't take it seriously and personally, please. Okay.
So our next point is weird recent trends.
Family.
Van Diesel, Fast and Furious. Family is the strongest thing in the world.
Yes, we know that. Sure, family. This is a fact. Family, the strong thing is the strongest thing in the world. But
How are you gonna defeat the Avengers?
by my family.
Family reunion.
This, this you don't know when did the trend comes out and when did it disappear. So just I was just scrolling the Instagram and found it family. So what is that? When did the trend comes out? And after literally 1 week it will disappear and another trend will come back. So how did people do the trend? How did the trends come became a trend? How did they do that?
I really don't know where it came from, but I'm really sure. Like on the internet, trends come and go. It's really easy to. So yeah, you can't really tell what the trend came from or why when it started. Who was the first one to post something about it? But you can enjoy a trend or think it's weird. My personal weird recent trend is I have two. One is the when they came a bit or like a drone character and they put a banana on its ear and says ring 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 banana phone, ring 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 banana phone.
I didn't heard about it before, but it looks funny.
And the second one is the a trend where they get two circles, two magnifying circles, and they put them on their eyes, and it's like, "Hello, my name is Zosie. It's Zosie with a Z."
What? What is that?
You didn't see this trend?
No.
It's really weird. Like, "Hello, my name is Zuzi. It's Zuzi with." I like the song, but the trend itself is
What
really
is
weird.
Zuzu?
A person's name?
Really?
Yeah.
It's a nickname? Like for Zoya?
I am not sure. I think just a name, Zuzi. Like, do you know? You didn't watch Avatar, so I'm not gonna. I don't think you're gonna get this reference, but Zuzu is a nickname for Zuko. Zuko is one of the characters in the
Avatar
in
the
the show.
cartoon? Avatar the cartoon or the
Avatar: The Last
film?
Airbender.
The film?
The Last Airbender. The cartoon, the show.
Yes, which was a short boy which is yellow, right?
Yellow.
Yes. This is Avatar. These people who
The people with arrow on his head.
having something on their forehead.
He has the arrow on his head. Yeah, that boy.
Yes, yeah, I
The
watched.
Avatar.
I really,
Ang.
I didn't really watch it. I didn't really watch all the episodes, but I know the character. There's a
So you
character
know
in
there
it.
is the prince who is the firebender.
Yes,
Do you know the firebenders?
yes.
So there is the prince who has the scar on his left eye.
Mhm.
So his name is Zuko, and his evil sister calls him Zuzu.
This is a kind of joke.
Yeah.
Right.
Zuzu.
No, nobody respects you in your family. This is knowing. Right.
That's rough, buddy.
Mhm.
So anyway, I'm gonna maybe I'm gonna make her watch Avatar sometime. It's really a great show, but I don't think she's gonna watch it. Like, I can't force her to,
Yeah,
and she's probably gonna refuse.
the only cartoon of this kind, like we call it Chinese, or talking about this kind of gaming, this not exist.
Avatar isn't an enemy.
I know it's not an enemy, but related to Chinese games,
Avatar isn't Chinese. Avatar is is American show.
for an American show which is talking about Chinese, the only thing I watched was Jackie Chan Adventure. Know it?
The show
The show. When he was
with the
wearing-
Power Stones.
Yes, the Power Stones, and he was wearing a blue T-shirt, and there's a small girl with him when he was training her.
Plot twist: Jackie Chan had just the Power Stones before the Avengers.
Wow, that's fantastic! I love it. I love it.
Plot twist. Marvel, what are you doing?
Destiny. Wow, this is destiny.
Yeah.
The irony. Okay,
So,
we can the next hour.
Next on our list.
Yes, next hour list and next point is your favorite recent trend.
My favorite recent trend is the one that goes like. Let me remember the lyrics of the song. It's. Can the future just wait? Can the deadlines come fashionably late? If it can push every goal back, take control back. If they roll back the rate at which time starts to fly.
This is a song.
Now just someone singing, and it became a trend. It's not a song by an artist. It's just an original audio on Instagram Reels.
Hmm. Okay, my favorite trend was you who let me see it was this is the final prince. I love it so much. It's very funny. So this girl is walking like small fluffy things which is walking in the room. So I like it. It was very funny.
It's a final prince.
Just please put the volume down because we're talking so loudly.
Another favorite trend of mine is around the world, where you draw a character and then animate them rotating. So around the world, around the world.
That seems dizzy.
It's just a drawing. It's not a real person.
That seems dizzy.
They are not rotating that fast. They are rotating every time you say around. So around the world.
Oh, I thought they were rotating like Earth, just no stop.
Wee! I just know
Yeah,
wee.
guys, is Earth is flat?
For political reasons, this is a joke.
Yes, yes it is.
This is a joke. If you are a flat earther, what the fuck?
Don't watch us. Go away.
What the fuck?
Okay, our next on our list is your least favorite app.
What's your least favorite app? I'm gonna take a second to think of one, so you answer first.
So it's Twitter. Just my phone said that I use Twitter the least, so I'm really using Twitter the least. I don't know what to do with Twitter. Like people are talking. Twitter is the only app that told you that this post has been posted from 34 seconds later. How much this is gonna fast on. It's a mess on Twitter, and people are saying just sentence, just one sentence, because you are only limited by a number of words. So why couldn't I post as I like on Twitter? Why? Just because it's a tweet and you have to say small things.
Yeah, it's a tweet.
It's a tweet, so I have to, we are trying to talk about something, and there's you may miss a post or a tweet because it was very small, so you didn't see it. So guys, and my friend called me, why didn't you like my latest tweet? So did you post something? So I have to go and check her profile and see that it's a miss for me. So I really didn't use Twitter for most. This is my least app. I use all the apps by the same rate, like I said before: Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. But I didn't use Twitter for this much. I use Viber, but there's not this much because I have got a relative which is living in America, so I just contact her by calling her on Viber calls, and this is really, really rarely. This is really rarely. I didn't call him every day to
We
tell
have a
him.
relative who lives in America.
Yes, yes, I have a relative who lives in America, and actually, it is a relative too.
Who?
It's your father's cousin.
Nani Zafak?
Yes, you have a relative living in America. Yes, it's your father's cousin. Yes.
I have a relative who lives in Britain, but I didn't know I have a relative who lives in America.
You have got a relative who live in America and live in New York, specifically.
I have friends in New York.
But you have also a relative in New York. So she didn't call me often. Just in
She didn't kill me ever!
essentially, essentially,
I didn't even know she existed!
she existed and she has a brother.
Around, around, around.
Just I use Viber the last. That's true. I use Viber more than I use Twitter.
Yeah, but the question is not. So, do you have any apps that you hate?
I didn't hit the app. Just I didn't use it too much.
Yeah. So, my least favorite app is Facebook. I'm a Gen Z. I'm a proud Gen Z. Facebook, you can piss off. Piss off, my friend.
Why? Why do you say
It's
that?
just a mess. It's just so racist, so sexist, so full of problems. Old people and
So do
like.
Twitter. So do Twitter. Just Instagram. Just on a.
Yeah, Twitter has a lot of racist people, but it's like Twitter is mostly fun. Like I can choose who I wanna follow on Twitter. On Facebook, I can get random posts from
Yes.
people I don't even know, people I don't care about. Just
You can simply tip. I'm not interested.
yeah,
it-
but
it
they're
will
gonna show 'em
continue.
again and again and again and again. I can say I'm not interested. They're gonna stop sending from this one person, but there's another and another and another and another. It's just why Facebook? Just because I don't follow a lot of people doesn't mean you are gonna show me people who I'm not interested in. Please stop. Like, and something about Facebook just that really always annoys me. Like, uh, when I did use Facebook, I followed a lot of groups who are sending out general informations. Now you can see their stories, and they are not general information. They are like how do I say this in a polite way?
I know what you're talking about.
They are nude people, and like they are telling you swipe up to see this sex video, this porn video. Swipe up, please. Like it's really fun. You enjoy the photo? No, I didn't enjoy the photo. I was moving on with my life, reading the news, and
You shocked me by this photo. Guys, I'm Muslim, guys. This shocked me.
like
I'm not recently. I didn't ever watch something like this. Why should I see a woman which is naked? Why should I do this? Why? Just tell me. This is haram in my religion. So please, guys, this is prohibited. This is prohibited. Please stop sending me this shit.
so. Yeah, I hate Facebook. Facebook, you can piss off. Mark, You are a great guy. You are really invented. You invented social media, so I'm not gonna say anything. It's not your problem. You sold Facebook a long time ago. And three isn't the problem isn't Facebook. It's people who are using Facebook. But I hate Facebook because of the people who use Facebook. So yeah, Facebook, you can fuck you.
Right. Okay, we can. The last point in our episode today is why internet is weird. So we could go up that internet isn't weird. That people are weird and people are posting on internet. So internet itself is not weird. There's people who are weird.
I can argue with this because internet allows you to post almost anything. Isn't that a little bit weird?
It is not a little bit weird. I should choose what things to post on internet. So
Yeah, but you can post literally anything like porn, racist stuff, sexist stuff. There is nothing stopping you.
I know that no, there's something could stop me. I could get banned for 30 days because I post something racist or
You can get banned on one website, but you can make your own website. You can get banned from the internet. You can just get banned from certain websites or certain apps. Like you can always
there's
go on
something
another
called
app.
cookies, right? There's something called cookies, which is a way the website is behaving with you. So if your children is using it, so he hide from your children the ads which is maybe borny or sexy. This called cookies, I think.
No, no, no. Cookies is the way your computer or your phone tracks what type of website you use. So it this is how it knows what you opened before, so it can suggest the new things you like. That's not what cookies are. Like cookies are the way for the internet to track what you opened on the internet, so the internet can give you more information that you like.
Okay, maybe I understand cookies in the wrong way, but I remember that some websites told you that we are using a specific privacy points, so we could protect your children if they are using the same app or the same website from seeing bad things, which is maybe shocking to their eyes and shocking to their brain. So we are using this, privacy stuff.
Privacy terms.
Yes, this thing you say okay without reading them. You scroll up and okay, and you get to the website.
That's not the point. The point isn't uh, why your kids shouldn't use internet. The point is the internet can and is allowing you to post anything. If you don't wanna
Because no one owns the internet. The internet is not uh, in a position of someone.
isn't a property.
This is something
Your
also.
word you're looking for is property.
Nobody owns the internet.
Yeah, it's not a property.
Yes, yes, it's not a property. So this is
But you
why
still pay for using it.
for who you are paying.
The company that's giving you the internet.
So where did the company giving me the internet gives the internet from? Gets the internet from?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. But you are still paying to use the internet. Shouldn't the internet be free?
I think yes, but the service of making the company is making to make the internet reaches you is should be paid for.
But the internet is still kind of expensive. Like we pay for water and electricity, and it's not that expensive. Why is the internet like a lot more expensive? Is it harder to get the internet?
It's not harder, but when people use these things too much, its price rises. It's a principle in economy. So if people use these things too much, its price rises.
Yeah, but the internet shouldn't be something. It shouldn't be a product. It should be more like a service. That's the like a basic service, like water, like electricity,
Don't you
like
don't
yeah.
you pay for all these services, so you
Yeah,
should pay
but
for the
you
internet.
pay minimum wage for this service. You pay minimum amount of money. Like you don't pay like the more people use the electricity. It's not gonna make your own electricity more expensive. Like it's gonna the more you use it, it's gonna get more expensive. But if other people use it more, that's not gonna affect your own check or what's the word?
Bill?
Receipt. Bill, yeah.
Yeah,
Bill.
I don't know, but just as I was saying that the internet nobody owns it. It's not a property, so Nobody could control what you post and why you don't post. It's also related to you. If you made a website and say that there's some kind of people should visit it, and you put a kind of terms and make people make people get agree for it, you are responsible for what you share and what you watch. So because the internet is not a property, nobody controls what is shared on it. Am I true?
I think it's right, but I still think like, yeah, probably you are right.
When you have a place, that's all the you and you this you own this place, and you one of the rules for entering this place is that you should wear a yellow t-shirt. This is kind of weird, but this is just an example. So if just all the people who would enter this place are wearing yellow t-shirts, but if there's a place, nobody owns it. So all people with all kind of clothes, starting from abaya till bikini, will enter. So all people will enter. So nobody owns this place. So there's no rules in it. True.
Probably like, so what you are saying is the internet is like the roads. You can control the buildings, but you can't control the road. Is that what you are saying?
I,
Like you
I
can't control what people wear in the roads, but you can control what they're wearing in your house.
That's true. You can't. Yeah. Yes. That's what I'm meaning.
Yeah. So what do you think the internet is weird?
Because people share things shouldn't be shared. If you have got an opinion about something which when you share it, you're gonna get a negative feedback about what you shared, so don't do it. And if you do this, you're an attention whore.
Well, the point is, whatever you share, you are gonna get negative feedback.
No, that's not true. Sometimes people share something, your point of view about something, it's not agreement, it's didn't get agree with all people who are looking
Yeah, but
at the
like,
same.
nothing you can say or nothing you can do is not gonna get negative feedback. Like anything and everything is gonna get negative feedback from someone somewhere in the world.
Yes, from people who are differentiating the point of view with me.
Yeah, but
That's true.
there is
So
nothing you can do that can't get you negative feedback.
yes, it is.
What thing can you do that won't get you negative feedback?
I don't know, but
Exactly.
if I shared a video about I'm cooking something, so what's negative feedback I could get?
Someone is gonna the comment about, oh my god, you're doing it wrong, what the fuck are you cooking, are you cooking some shit to your people, cook better, use this, use that, you are putting too much salt, you are putting too much peppers, things like that's gonna happen.
Actually, this is mommy. You don't know. Let me tell you. I doing something. I'm doing a cup of tea, so I photoed myself making a cup of tea. So what's negative feed gonna come back?
So you like your tea is let's say you like your tea dark.
Yes.
Someone is gonna say, oh my god, you're drinking dark tea, that's disgusting, drink light tea.
So don't watch me. This simply. I'm you're not.
Yeah,
you're not obligated to see me.
you are still getting negative feedback just because they are not supposed to give you negative feedback doesn't mean they are gonna stop. They are still giving you negative feedback.
I don't know.
See, there is nothing or
Why do people should do that? I mean, they didn't get argued by a polite way. They also say rude words and say
yeah,
bad
like
stuff to each other.
nothing you can do can get negative feedback.
So
Anything you can do
yeah,
will.
I can do a negative feedback.
You can choose if negative feedback is negative or not. You can choose to ignore the negative feedback, but you can't stop people from giving you negative feedback.
I don't know why people talking rudely to each other on social media, because I didn't see you face to face, so I could
Exactly. That's why they are talking more rude in social. Like if they talk rude in face to face, they kinda get in fight, get in trouble. But on the internet, nobody knows who you are and or where you are from. See, it's
but
kinda gives them the courage to show the bad persons themselves. So of course, they are bad people and they shouldn't do that. But that's the reason they do why they do it. I think I'm not like I'm not sure.
yeah, when you're arguing for something and you want to prove that you are right, so just one of things that would help you to prove that you are right is to arguing politely. So I'm not gonna win the argue if I said rude words to you. So
Well,
this is
people
the
are
most
dumb.
Yes, this is the most thing I hate about internet. So there is nothing you can talk about without finding rude words in it. Like literally everything, political and economy and sports and football and very small things like TV shows. I know people who insulting me because I watched a particularly a show which is an Indian show. So why do you insulting me? I like the show and I see it's funny. So why did you? If you don't like it, just say, guys, I don't like this. I don't like the actors. I don't like the script. I don't like the director. Just say that. Just simply that you don't like it. Just don't insult me because I watched.
Well, again, people are dumb. People are assholes, so they don't care. people like people wanna start fights. People wanna argue. People wanna
Because they are
make
bored,
problems.
maybe they are
Maybe
bored.
they are bored because they are assholes. Because like not every person in the world is a good person.
I know, but you have to look good when you are talking to someone you don't know, whatever, if he is face to face or on the social media. So I have to be
Yeah, but
good in all ways, not because I'm talking social media and nobody sees me and nobody knowing who
well,
I
people
I
who
am.
care about looking good are the people who are gonna talk good in the internet. People who don't care about looking good will
Yeah.
just insult you.
Just did they insult me if we got made face to face? No, they wouldn't.
Most of them wouldn't because they don't have the courage, but some of them would. Like cat collars. Like, didn't you just walk in the street someday and one guy's going, "Oh my God, you are so sexy!" Like,
Yeah, I did.
yeah,
Of course, I guys, I'm not that beautiful, and I admire that I'm not that beautiful. But yes, this happened.
yeah. Those people, they shouldn't do this, but they still do it. You can't stop people from doing bad things because they are dumb and assholes.
So should we kill people? Oh, try. Now I'm thinking like an introvert. People should
Now,
die. All the world should be mine.
that's not an introvert. That's Hitler.
No, this introvert.
That's not an introvert.
Uh,
That Hitler.
for your own information, you little shit, that Hitler was an introvert.
Yeah, but that's not all introverts. We are antisocial, but we are not serial killers.
You hate
We
people.
are not
You
serial.
hate people.
We are
You
not.
hate
We don't
people.
hate people.
You hate people.
No, 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 no. That's not what introvert means. What an introvert means is, let's say you have a social battery, okay?
Battery.
A social battery.
تمام.
This is the battery used to make social interaction with people. For us introverts, we need to stay alone so we can recharge the
Yeah,
social battery.
That's true.
But for extroverts, you have to talk to people to recharge the social battery.
This is called the four sides theory, right? You're talking about
The what?
the four sides theory.
No, I don't think so. But this is just
Did
how
you heard? Did you heard about the types?
types of what?
Types of characters, like which is
The 16 personalities.
Yes. Did you heard about that?
Yeah,
What's your type?
I'm not sure. I am the last time I took the test. I am 50% between two personalities. So yeah, it's
You're a mistype.
yeah. I'm the 16 personalities is not a thing I believe in because like I'm not any of the 16 personalities. I'm something in between two of them. It's like,
What?
bro, you are not relating to me.
There's another test that's.
I believe that every person is a unique personality. Like you can't just generalize people. And this is an INFP or INFE. It doesn't work that way, in my opinion, because like people are more complex than you think. You
I
can't
know
just
that
generalize them.
You couldn't generalize it. There's a more complicated test that you should take to know what's your.
I
type.
took the test.
Not the 16 personalities. It's another one, which is literally containing of 100 questions. It's telling you how did your mind work, whatever was your personality is.
I took all personality tests on the internet. I couldn't find my personality. Maybe I'm just a little bit more rare than most people, but I don't believe in generalizing people in what kind of personality. You can ask people to generalize about one idea, one type. If they are extroverted or introverted, they are like creative or problem solvers. But you can just tell what type of personality is just by giving them a test. Like every person is super unique. Like every person is
I
just
know, but because we are human beings, there's something that we share all together. That's why there's a scientist, which is, it's really exists, which is called um, physiology. Physiology.
psychology.
Yes, this one. I know. I always pronounce the B. psychology. This is a science, and this is
Yeah,
dealing with people and
the
dealing with their
thing is,
behavior. I know that we are all
no, no, no,
different.
the thing is, psychology scientists, or like I have a friend who studies psychology. They don't believe in the 16 test, personality test.
What did you say?
They don't believe in it. They
So
think it's dumb because you
okay,
can't generalize people.
how could I identify people? How could I
You
put them
can
in
you
categories?
can't categorize people. That's the point. You shouldn't categorize people.
So how could I study them?
You can study persons or traits. You shouldn't, like, you can categorize animals. This is one with spines. This one doesn't have spines. This one is their skull, their
I've got vertebras.
skeletons in the outside. This skeleton is the inside. But you are not gonna say every octopus in the world is the same. That's not true. There's a lot of type of octopus, and even in one species of octopus, like this is an octopus, and this is the same kind of octopus, but this octopus is different than this one. This one that has different personalities. This one thinks differently. This one hunts. This one doesn't.
Does animals have personalities?
Yeah, but animals have percent. Not all of them. Like lizards don't have personalities, but lizards. It depends on how functional their brain are.
Uh huh.
So yeah, some animals do have personality, like cats and dogs have
Actually,
personalities.
I don't think they have personality itself. I think they carry up their personality from the people. The people owes them.
No, no, no. Cats have personalities. Like some cats are shy, some cats are more brave.
Wow, that's cool.
Like I think, didn't you encounter a cat that likes humans and a cats who are afraid of humans?
Actually, I don't like pets. I don't
No,
know
no.
if
I
I
mean
mentioned
like in
this.
the street or something. Some
Yeah.
cats will see humans and run away, and some cats will stand there.
Actually, I have got a cousin which owes two cats. I think just one of them. It's look at me like, oh, what are you doing here? You are a stranger. I can see this in her eyes. And another cat which comes and walks beside me, and then I didn't play with it with it. Yes, so she goes away. It goes away.
Yeah, so you see that cats have personalities.
Mhm.
Animals have personalities. But that's the point. The point is, introverts don't wish people to die. That's not introverts. Those are serial killers.
So what did you want from people?
I just wanna, from time to time, I need to recharge my battery. So I'm gonna be with you for 1 hour, 2 hours, and I need to be alone to recharge my social battery. Just because I don't, just
This
because
is
I can't interact with you for 24 hours. That doesn't mean
no,
I
nobody
wanna
no,
to kill you.
nobody no. Oh yeah, I got this point. Uh, this is a serious problem for me. So how would you always be alone? This is something boring
You see,
as
it's
an extrovert.
that's because you are an extrovert. It's not boring. Like you can play games, read comics. The internet makes it a lot easier. So there's a lot of stuff to do. Like play games. I said play games before. I
Play games
meant
and play another kind of games, not
yeah.
the same one.
That's what I meant. Like you don't need video games. Like you can play normal games and stuff. You can read a book. You can write a story. You can paint a
This is a
picture.
thing we can all do if we are extroverted or introverted. But
Yeah, but
still,
introverts like it more. Introverts need to do this stuff to recharge the social battery. Extroverts do this stuff and then run out of social battery, so they need to interact with people to recharge it.
doesn't staying alone for very long time makes you affect your mental health?
Yeah, we don't stay alone for all the time. Like from time to time, we need to go out and use our social battery. Just because I am fully charged doesn't mean I need to stay in the charger. I need to get out too. So
Yes.
I need both. I don't. I It's just not one. But
If you have,
the way I recharge is different from the way you recharge.
okay, if you have a party, a battery, if you have a party and we invite all of our friends, so we are sure that our introvert friends will not attend it.
No, like we will attend it, but we are not gonna stay for long. Our social battery doesn't last this long.
Hmm.
So maybe we are gonna stay. If it's a small party, in particular, we are gonna stay longer. Like the more social interactions we have to do, the faster our batteries runs out. So in parties, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of social interactions. So we run out of our battery in like an hour or two. So we need to go home and recharge.
There's another question which need another episode to talk about. So, how did introverts fall in love? if they also tries to, you couldn't
We
get.
don't try to avoid social interaction with
Yes, yeah, your time of social interaction is very
limited. Yeah.
limited. So how could you fall in love when you didn't meet people so often?
Well, it's I don't need to meet every person in the world to fall in love. Like I just need to meet that one person.
What's the person? There's a person to fit in you.
Yeah,
The,
it's
the,
just coincidence. Like you
I
meet a lot of people. Did you fall in love?
no, I didn't. But because I often meet
You
a
meet
lot
a
of
lot of
people,
people, so
so
you
my
and you
chance,
still didn't fall in love.
my chance to fall in love is much higher than an introvert. You got me?
Not really. It's just super random. It's just fate. You can't just because you meet more people than I do doesn't mean you are gonna meet the love of your life easier. It's just random. We still need to go to college. We still go to school. We meet a lot of people just
But
like
you
you.
do this under pressure.
Well, not under pressure. Like it's just so exhausting for us.
Uh huh.
We try to avoid social interactions because it's tiring, not because we hate it. Some of us hate it, but not most of us.
Why it's starting?
Well, let's say you play a video game and
Okay.
you have 500 coins.
Mhm.
Every time you do a social interactions, it uses 10 coins.
Mhm.
After a while, you're gonna run out of coins. And now it goes with us. But this was energy. Like every time I talk to people, it takes from my energy and I lose energy, and then I run out. I need to recharge.
So what makes you happy?
What makes me happy is not related to being introverted or extroverted.
No, I'm just asking you. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy, like in what? Be more specific.
What's a kind of activity you do that makes you happy?
What kind of like watching anime and staying in my bed and playing with pets and babies.
Wow, I like
I
babies.
like babies.
Mhm. So, turning back to the our, I said recently that this was our last point in the program, but there's something which is added for me here is your mental health while using social media. At the end, you have to avoid all negative posts you could see on social media. As we say, some apps are in mess, so please, you could also send feedbacks that you didn't want to watch this post or you didn't want to watch this kind of videos. So please don't stop. Just keep sending feedbacks that you didn't watch this till the algorithm of the app that you're using realize that you didn't like this stuff at all with all of content creators who share this, and
What
it
she
will.
means is not like bad news, like you should still read bad news, like the news in the world is something you have to know. What she means is like hateful stuff or bad content creators who make like annoying content,
Like something depressing, and we are gonna die, and this
yeah,
something. Just if you should read the news of the world, and how COVID-19 is getting so much faster spreading, and this you should read this stuff to know what's going on around you, but don't stay too much or too long sticking to this news. Just read it and follow, keep going. So if there's something that you don't like, just don't stop sending feedback that you don't like this until the algorithm of the app realize that you don't like this and start sending you something you like. Just keep doing your hobby, keep doing something you love, and follow people that you love. Follow your actors, follow your singers, follow your football players that you like, follow your artist. Just follow Robin. This is a very this kind of advertisements. He's a very great artist. When he starts his channel, I will leave you the link in the description box under the video, and just please guys subscribe and follow. Just just always be positive. You know, just please be always positive, and
but
this will
not
help you
like
always
toxic
be.
positivity. Like sometimes you need to be realistic, be more the understanding, and try to see the better picture, but don't let it control you. Like sometimes bad things happen. Sometimes the world is a mess. Don't let it stop you. The world is a mess. You have to know it's a mess. you have to live in it, but instead of like focusing on it, focus on something else. Like the world is, we are in a pandemic, but on the positive side, have to, you get more time to spend with your family. You are more times with your
Yeah.
friends, like you like
Starting your hobby and
with
being
your
better in it.
pets. Yeah,
Starting.
like just because it's bad doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Okay.
Sure. And also, at the last of our episode, last thing we would like to say, just please keep healthy, using your hand sanitizer and use your mask. Don't go out with it till this pandemic ends, and when it ends, also we will be very happy. You have to take care of yourself, for yourself and the people around you that you love. Just be healthy, be healthy to make them healthy also with you, because you love them, and we are all responsible for each other health, for each other health. So please take care of yourself, eat well, sleep well, do things that you like, and your life is gonna be better in the future. Just when you are exerting effort, your life, of course, I'm sure, will be good in the future.
Yeah, and remember, usefulness isn't everything.
And remember, always be positive. See you next episode. There was See you next episode. Here's me, and it's not here's, you were with Mimi.
And Robin,
Goodbye.
goodbye.